Healing is coming to terms with what is, in the words of the mindfulness master, Jon Kabat-Zinn. And then, right, still feeling, right, nothing has changed. Still feeling exactly that way, like still feeling not good morning, God, but good God morning, right? Still feeling blue. I can get up, and as I do, right, slowly, mindfully, walk into the shower, wake myself up. I always end the shower with a few minutes of cold. I ice down my whole body. Then I get out of the shower. I do a little stretching as I'm setting up my station to sit. I have a little sit. When I get up from that sit and I go into the kitchen, I haven't looked at the phone. I haven't looked at the computer yet. I go into the kitchen and I make myself some coffee, and it's a ritual, right? I do it slowly and lovingly. And already my mood is improving, right? The smells, the habit. And then I take that coffee and I go outside. I live in San Diego, so I can do that almost every day of the year. I'm very blessed. And I go sit outside and I read with that cup of coffee, something nourishing, something that's going to help me. And then I go from there. Well, the next thing I know, an hour into my day, I'm in a whole different place. I'm in a whole different place. But you see how that was a series of communications, right, that I had with myself, the purpose of which was embrace, the purpose of which was a deeper understanding. Our teacher has said that understanding and love are synonyms, that they are two words that mean exactly the same thing. And so in each of those stages in that morning that I'm describing, because I am embracing and trying to more deeply understand myself instead of rejecting and punishing and shaming myself, I'm having the kind of loving communication that we're talking about here. And then what I see is that over the years, right, we're not talking about days here. Just because you're being introduced to this training doesn't mean tomorrow somebody's gonna say that thing that triggers you to be angry or sad or anxious or whatever your challenging emotional set is, and that you're all of a sudden gonna respond completely differently. That's not how this works. To imagine that that's how this works is the exact kind of rejection and self-violence that we're talking about avoiding. Right? Instead, right, the interaction will likely go just the same as it normally would. The person will say or do the thing that triggers you, and you will respond the way you respond. Right? But what we hope, right, what these trainings invite and empower us to do, is to go through that same arc, that old familiar story, with increased awareness. So instead of believing myself as I respond in rage, or believing myself as I withdraw in depression, or believing that I am correct as I get increasingly anxious, instead, I'm just one step away from that experience. I'm just not on the stage, completely consumed with my drama, but I'm right there in the front row, in the audience, eating popcorn, watching myself be Dave, like, oh, there he goes, look at him. Oh, this is when he gets angry. Yep, oh boy, they went there. Now he's going to say this. All right? And the fourth mindfulness training, my friend is sitting right next to me, reminding me, like, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you'd much rather be nicer there. Next time, listen more and don't say that. Right? But like it's a friend, you know? It's not like doing this. It's just like reminding me. It's like reaching over and sharing the popcorn and be like, oh boy, here we go now. You're going to regret this one.